So draw against FC United, what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, I thought it was a very entertaining game. I think the fans who came to watch would have been happy with the way both teams tried to play. I think they started the game really well, obviously scoring after 1:30, which was not what we wanted. You know, we know they started the games really well in the past few games because we spoke to a few managers. So we wanted to start the game really well too, but they scored straight away, which gave them the probably the first 10 minutes really, because they're on the front foot, whereas it took us a bit of time to get going. But I think after that, I think we controlled the game better. We got the penalty, which Kulo slotted really nicely, and I think we were probably the better team for the rest of the game. And then at half time, we said to the players, you know, can we start better than we did the first half? And we did. You know, we got the goal straight away, 2-1 up, and then after we scored the goal, we had a little 10-15 minute spell where we weren't really in control of the game, and we made a couple of changes, and then we got back into the game, and we had a few chances as well, but we just couldn't hold out, and obviously they broke away from our corner, which is not good for us because we've been defensively quite strong. Maybe one of our players should have given a little naughty tackle on the halfway line and stopped them from scoring, and just took a yellow card. But to be fair to their striker, you know, he slotted the goal really well, you know, just chipping width. So I think at the end of the day, probably a draw is a fair result, but I think we probably could have sneaked it. But against a good team and against a team who absolutely battered us at their place, and you know, we didn't really play well on the night, so at least we played well today. At least we got a point, loads of positives. I think that's only 1 in 15 games we've lost, so you know, we're still in a great position. Looking forward to next week.
Yeah, so we've got High Flying Middlesbrough away next week, and they've won 5 games, but we've got Whitby in the cup, so it's a big week coming up. What's the message been to the players?
Big week because obviously the fans want us to beat Whitby, so it's a chance to go through to the next round of the cup. So we'll probably get a few players who need a few minutes playing on Tuesday, rest a few of the older lads in our squad for Saturday. It's important to get the players who haven't been playing up to speed, because they might be needed in the near future if we get injuries or suspensions. So we'll get the game out on Tuesday out of the way, and then it'll be focusing on, you know, a tough game against a team who are in good form. I think they're third in the form table, so we know it's going to be a difficult game, but every game to the end of the season is going to be like a final really, because you know, every point and every 3 points vital to keeping that playoff position. I think it would have been nice if we'd have won today, because I think we'd have gone right up again, but it wasn't to be. But really proud of the boys. You know, I've mentioned it a few times. Great bunch of players, great bunch of lads, really honest, want to do well, and you know, we're on a really good run at the moment. So as long as we can keep the run going, you know, it's very positive around here.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.